Hi everyone, my name is Grace Steiner. This is week 5 already, discussion video. I chose Making a Fist by Naomi Shihab Nye. So she expresses lament not through yelling and anger and or even really sadness. She expresses it through like a quiet, simple image of herself. As a child, like making a fist and letting it go and making a fist and letting it go. While she's in the car getting car sick, she asks her mom basically how to know if you're dying. And her mom says when you can't make a fist. So she's going like this in the car. At least that's what I saw when I was reading it. It's just making sure that she can still do it and that she's still alive. This shows that poetry can portray like such explicit images and like deep sadness and in such a memorable way. I read the poem a couple of times and I can see in my head kind of what the story is, where I don't have to like read it word for word anymore. I think poetry is useful for lament, but I don't think it is, I think there are other genres that are better, but in poetry, just a few simple lines can capture grief and sadness and happiness and confusion and anger and all of these emotions in just a few words and just, not even 50 words. It's more powerful than like a novel even. Many pages of explanation basically, and it shows that poetry slows your mind. So I don't know about you guys, but for me, when I read poetry, I kind of take a mental pause at each line. So it makes you kind of sit there and have deeper thoughts, deeper feelings about the line that you just read. So it makes you slow down and think about what you're reading. Lament requires personal relation. So when you're reading poetry, you just have to find something that you can relate to on an emotional, spiritual, any type of level that you can. It can reach parts of your soul and feelings that you aren't comfortable speaking out loud, which is interesting. For me, I think music is better at capturing lament. It adds the extra dimension of the sound. Song lyrics are kind of like a poem. They're just repetitive, and it has the extra dramatics of the sound. And I think, how in scary movies when there's a loud bang and that's really what scares you, not really what's happening in the movie. It's kind of like that, but for sadness, grief, emotion. My dad lost his best friend at a very young age. He was 49. And after he died, there were just many songs that us as a family and as a friend group listened to that just brought him back and reminded us of him in so many different ways. And so for me, that is, that's my preferred, I guess, image that I would like to listen to. So yeah.